up? Nice outfit, by the way.
The Flash Season 7 is officially in running, and even though it's only a few episodes in, there have been some big developments that even die-hard fans weren't expecting. And with things continuing to grow in intensity and new villains no doubt about to rise, it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of Season 7 unwinds, as it were. But what exactly do we know about Season 7 via the episodes that have come and the teasers that have been made? The answers may surprise you. Allow us to show you 8 things you didn't know about The Flash Season 7. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 8. The speed of thought. Let's talk first about one of the newest episodes and how it radically changed things for Team Flash. After figuring out how to make the artificial Speed Force, Barry got a new power via his brain being able to think on a level beyond anyone on Earth. This initially helped him in regards to figuring out how to get Iris and the others out of the Mirrorverse. But as his brain power kept growing, his emotions got turned off, leaving him a cold, unfeeling Barry Allen that nearly killed his team and Iris in the process of trying to get her back and use her to stop Eva. By the end, Barry broke the artificial Speed Force so that he wouldn't have that power anymore. But now there's another problem because Eva is on the warpath due to things Smart Barry did to her, and he needs to figure out how to get his speed back without side effects, or else she'll ruin all of Central City.
My fractal photons move at the speed of light.
You never had a chance.
Number 7. The Cold returns. The Flash has a certain affinity for cold-related characters. We've already had Captain Cold, played by Wentworth Miller, and then of course there's Caitlin Snow, Frost, played by Danielle Panabaker. And now a new Season 7 villain will be Chillblaine, played by John Core. TV Line shared a description for the character which reads, "Scientist Mark Stevens is a charismatic bad boy obsessed with cryogenic technology. But when he's not breaking into corporate safes, he's busy breaking hearts with his irresistible charm and roguish style. Armed with his own cold weapons, he'll become a new thorn in the side of Team Flash as the DC Comics villain Chillblaine." He sounds interesting, but the question of whether he'll be more than a one-off character remains to be seen. But apparently you can never have enough cold characters in The Flash.
Barry, help her!
Number 6. Elongated Man's new face. This is one part of The Flash most fans are curious about, and not exactly in the good way. To recap, Hartley Sawyer, the actor who has played the Elongated Man since Season 4, has been fired due to tweets he made before his time on The Flash against the LGBTQ+ community. While Hartley Sawyer did apologize for what he had said in the past, the CW and the Flash team decided it was better for everyone involved, and the fans at home, to simply fire him and move on. Speaking to Entertainment Weekly about Sawyer's character, showrunner Eric Wallace said that they're giving the Elongated Man a bit of a rest, but that they will leave the door open. He added, "I'm not saying by any means that it's the end of the character, in fact quite the opposite. We just don't know when he will return or in what form he will return." Wallace said that Ralph will play a part in repairing the damage done during the Season 6 finale when Sue was framed for the murder of Joseph Carver, Eric Nenninger, Ava's estranged husband. But since Hartley won't be playing him, he'll use his shape-shifting power, shown in previous seasons, to help give him a new look more than likely. There are a couple of ways that we can have Elongated Man still appear in at least one episode this season to wrap that storyline up that gets us what we need and still allows fans to say goodbye to the character, at least for the indefinite future, he explained, adding that technically it would be a recasting. In the Season 7 premiere, Team Flash noted that Ralph and Sue were hiding, and that gave them all the excuse they needed to not reference him. But we'll have to see how it will continue on as the season goes.
Ralph? Ralph!
What?
Number 5. Mirror Mistress. Ava, aka the Mirror Mistress, has arguably one of the more unique Flash big bads ever. But in Season 7, her depth of character grew in interesting ways, including her reveal that she is the true Mirror Master, and that the man we met with that title in the previous Flash seasons was one of the Mirror Duplicates. An apt thing to say because Ava herself was revealed to be a mirror duplicate and she nearly had a mental breakdown because of it. This has set up her monstrous final plan in order to make this world her own.
Finish him!
Number 4. The Reverse Flash. The Flash showrunners noted that there was supposed to be a big Reverse Flash mini-arc to end the season and then propel us into Season 7. But here's the twist. Because of the lockdown, they now have a whole season to frame around his return. As we found out, after Crisis on Infinite Earths, the wells of the multiverse, the old one, were literally folded into one another, somehow. And that included Eobard Thwain. While he was exorcised, his energy is still out there. wandering and waiting for a new host. But who is that? The showrunners are keeping their lips sealed on that one, but they're teasing a lot, and that should make many fans excited. Reverse Flash has been a key piece of The Flash since Season 1, so if they know a way to bring him back and make it bold and fresh, well yeah, of course they'll do it. But recent events will paint that storyline in a new way.
Too late.
Number 3. All's well that ends wells. There's always a Wells. That is the line that Team Flash noted when it came to the character of Harrison Wells. For whatever reason, there is always a Wells in the multiverse that is able to help the various members of Team Flash in various situations, and from then until now, they've been unique and, well, odd. The most recent one was the Indiana Jones-esque Nash Wells. But in the premiere of Season 7, everything changed as the Wells became the connective tissue for the artificial Speed Force, and as a result of that, all the Wells are dead. All of them, from Harry to Sherlock to Nash and so on. All of them are now gone. But just when you thought that Tom Cavanaugh was out of a job, the real Harrison Wells found himself resurrected. Somehow. Team Flash has never met the real Harrison Wells, as he was killed by Eobard Thwain and assigned his identity before settling the timeline in motion for Flash to be born. Comic book TV, everyone! So how he'll play into this new season is a mystery that everyone is eager to find out about. Will he be a true ally? Will he resonate with the team? Is he the new host of Eobard? We'll find out.
My name is Harrison Wells. Tonight, the future begins.
Number 2. Killer Frost. Killer Frost, aka Caitlin Snow, had a very big Season 6. Her and Frost came to an understanding and tried to let them both have their own lives and experiences, which is what led in some ways to the Ramsey Bloodwork storyline. However, by the back end of Season 6, Frost and Caitlin were relegated to the sidelines. Why? Because her actress Danielle Panabaker was pregnant, and thus her involvement in the show had to be limited. That's why you saw her in bed and covered up most of the time. However, thanks to the break, she's back, and the Season 7 episodes that have already debuted showed that she's back in action and ready to be part of the team once more. What story she'll have is unclear, as they're still doing the Mirror Mistress storyline, but it's a good start so far.
What happened?
Number 1. The Return of Godspeed. Another lingering mystery in The Flash is the continual return of the villain Godspeed. He was a man from the future when we viewed XS and her origin story, but clones of him kept popping up in Barry Allen's present, teasing ultimate velocity and someone he should fear. At DC Fandom, Wallace teased what viewers can expect and explained his reason for bringing back the antagonist. I wanted to make sure that new fans, especially new young fans who are reading the comic books right now, are welcomed to the show. So it's not just Silver Age villains and Bronze Age villains. There might be a young girl or young boy who's reading those comics right now and going, "Where's my generation's villain?" Well, he's here, and apparently he'll be back soon to set things in motion for Season 7 and maybe beyond. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at Season 7 of The Flash and how things might still turn out based on what we know so far? Who do you think will be the main villain in the remaining episodes of Season 7? What twists do you feel are left to reveal themselves? How will the new Wells factor into things in your mind? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.